other colleagues? Yes. I'm obliged to say some final words about the conference and to make at least one announcement for the near future. First of all, I would like to thank all of you who attended the conference for the wonderful paper we had the pleasure to listen to in these 2 days. I think that there was rich material for discussion, for reconsiderations, whatever, and we very much hope that all of you should present papers for the volume to be published as a result of the conference. And maybe it is just the right time to say that the deadline for your papers should be a little bit shorter, because it is really a big conference with a great number of participants. So please, end of June should be the term at which we shall expect your papers. Second, which could be also the first, I would like to thank the director of the Institute for the organization of these last conferences, which gathered together so many scholars from abroad, because his initiative was remarkable, I should say, in the last years. And I very much hope that Ivanka Gergova and I could at least follow his example. Maybe we haven't been so perfect as he was. So if you have some complaints, we apologize for everything which we haven't done. And at the end of this very short closing, I would like to thank all the other people from the Institute, those partly visible people who actually greeted you. They prepared everything for you, the reservations in the hotel, instructions how to reach the place, and everything that has been organized here in the Institute is due to those ladies who are again somewhere in behind. So please, let's congratulate them. And if would you like to say something? No. So that's all. Thank you once more, and be ready for the next part, which is the
End of June is a very Greek deadline. Yes. So send your papers up to July 1st. July 1st is the absolute deadline. Late submissions will not be accepted. As a person and as a representative of this institution, I'm afraid if all of you send your papers, because it will be a Bible-like volume, because we had 60 participants with how many? 50. Okay, that's the same. It will be the Jewish Bible. So thank you for coming. It was my pleasure to have you all here. I heard really very elaborated papers. I saw you talking, exchanging ideas, exchanging contacts. That's the purpose of all these meetings. I'll be happy to see you again in Sofia. As you can see, we do everything to make you feel like home. I'm constantly doing repairs in this building. The so-called second hall was repaired last summer. So that's the first time I'm seeing it so crowded. That makes me happy, but if we continue like that, I have to build another institute.
Sure.
But I would like to see you all in good health, so clever and so successful, and leave the other to me. So some practical issues. At 6 o'clock we'll have a reception with a lot of wine and live music. So don't miss it. The other practical issue that is addressed for the colleagues from abroad is that in Bulgaria, this midnight, we are changing the time. Please ask the reception and do everything not to miss your flight or bus. We'll take care of you, but it will be good to be in time at the airport or at the bus station. I would like also to stress that I felt very flattered that Nikos Martzimekis presented his paper in perfect Bulgarian. And I would like to congratulate him. I even learned a Bulgarian word, like narakavnici, because I'm a true-born Bulgarian, but educated in Greece, and I will use epimanikia. So thank you. I would like to thank you, Svetlana, that presented her paper also in perfect Bulgarian, which is a much more difficult task because both languages are similar, and when you try to speak similar languages, the gaps for mistakes are much more. So I feel flattered, but I wish you to stay as you are. Be yourselves. That's the strength of the Balkans. The differences, and that we love to be together and to party. Thank you.